Hi everyone, in today's lesson, I will give you a quick revision on section 7.2 before the section quiz. And for the yellow box, these are the questions that you can do as an exercise before the section quiz. So in section 7.2, there are two parts. The first part is the applications of logarithms. And we have learned two applications. The first one is the sound intensity level. And we have the formula of beta equals to 10 log I over I log. And again, we don't have to memorize the formula as it is given, but we have to identify the meaning of each symbol in the formula. Okay, so for the beta, it represents the sound intensity level. Okay, which is measured in decibel dB. And for the I, it represents the sound intensity. That means how strong or how large is the sound you measured. And for the I log, it is a constant, okay, equals to 10 to the power negative 12, and the unit is W over meter square. And it represents the sound intensity, the lowest sound intensity that heard by human. Okay? And the second application is the Richter scale, that is for earthquake. Okay, so we have the formula of M equals to 2 over 3 log E plus K. Okay, so for the M, is talk about the magnitude of the earthquake. Okay, as for the E, it represents the energy released in the earthquake. And for the K, it's simply a constant. The second part of section 7.2 is transformation of logarithms. So in this part, we will apply the concept of equation of straight lines again. First, for an equation of straight line, it can be expressed in the form of y equals to mx plus c. And for the m, it represents the slope of the straight line. And for c, it represents the y-intercept of the straight line. Besides, we can calculate the slope of a straight line using two coordinates x1, y1 and x2, y2 by the formula of m equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And now I will give you an example of how we can transform the logarithms. Okay? And we can consider an exponential function y equals to k a to the power x. And our first step is take log on both sides. Afterwards, we can separate the right-hand side using the properties of logarithms. Log A plus log B equals to log AB. And afterwards, the power x can be put in front of the log A. And afterwards, we can change the order to get the answer. Log y equals to log A times x plus log k. Using the y equals to mx plus c, we can know that the log y represents the y-axis and x represents the x-axis, and log a represent the slope and log k represent the y-intercept. So for the remaining time, you can do the exercise